So that's uploaded now. Get that out of the way and bring up the cPanel again. Okay, we don't want to create anymore. Subdomains. Now we want to use the file manager. We'll go straight to the documents route for the help desk. And here we see the file we've just uploaded. So if I select that and select extract and extract files, there we are. So you don't need to worry, in my case, about unzipping the files on your computer. I showed you how to do that just in case you need to do it, but it's not something that you do need to do. That can now be deleted. Now, we don't want it like this. OSTicket 1.6 upload. This is the stuff that we need. We don't need the rest of the stuff. So if I go up one level, I'll remove these. The license, I believe, is GNU GPL, which means that you can use it as you see fit, basically. Now we're going to want to rename that upload folder to move all the files back to this root. So select all and move files, and we're going to move them to the documents root. We're going to move them to where on the system we want the help desk to be accessible. And I'll go up one level. We no longer need the upload folder, but also we don't need the OSTicket 1.6.0 folder, so I'm going to delete that. Right, the next thing on the mind map is we've downloaded the zip file, we've set up the new MySQL database, we've uploaded the zip file, and we've decompressed it, and we've moved the files. They were actually, of course, in .0, not .rc5. Enter the URL of the desk, the help desk service in your browser, and follow the prompt. So let's do that. helpdesk.dojotool.com, OSTicket installer. So it tells me that we've got to modify this, include ostconfig sample.php. We've got to rename it to ostconfig and then click on continue. So we go into that directory, include ostconfig.sample.php they've put there. Rename it. ostconfig.php and click on continue. Help desk title. We just put in our configuration here. So I'm going to call it the dojitool.com support ticket system, and that suggestion seems pretty good, so that'll work for me. Here you'll want to generate a username and a password for yourself, so it might be a name of admin. Use something like LastPass to generate a password, or just type in one that you want to use yourself, your own email address, and your MySQL details, which you copied into Notepad. The database is that. So right click and copy. Right click and paste. I'm quite used to using Control-C for copy and Control-V for paste. I don't always show that. I probably should, but it saves time. It's another one of those things that I love to do, is to save time. So that's right. I don't know why it's a bad username. Try David Thomas then. Okay, here we are. Installation is completed, but there are a couple of things that we need to do to finish off the installation. Write access has got to be removed from the configuration, and in order to do that, I'm just going to refresh this directory because I've had issues dealing with files once I've renamed them. I click on the OST config, click on change permissions. It's currently got permissions 644. It wants the file to have permission 644, so that's actually alright. And it says to delete the setup folder. So if I go up one level, there should be a folder called setup, and I've got to delete that folder. And I should be able to log in and continue with the setup. And autofill that. I don't think it saved my password. It generated a password for me and it hasn't saved it. It's going to be one of these two, I think. So if I try that one first. Okay, right. So I can now save that. System is set to offline, Rhodes client is disabled, and only admins can access staff control panel. Okay. Right, well the look and feel of this is a lot different. That's because on my other site it was a very early version of OSTicket that was in use. And it's moved on since then, obviously, quite a bit. So I'm going to click on Enable.